In this video, I'm going to show you how to use mini walks. This is the really most important first step of getting your horse confident leaving your premises. And I'm demonstrating this with a Cerise, who is a donkey that came with the house that I bought in France. She had been born up in the woods behind the house and had never left them. She was about 8 or 9 when I bought the house. Now, I've obviously done some training with her, and prior to this point, she had actually been out for a few walks, but only with the other donkeys. And she was very happy to follow her mum everywhere. But this was the first time. Actually, she wasn't very happy. She still was a bit anxious, but she would go if her mum and her friend Coco were going. But this shows the very first time that I took her off our property on her own. And you can see that right from the very beginning, she's quite hesitant. So you've got a little bit of background there to Cerise, and you can see that I connected with her in the gateway first. It's often a good idea to work with your horse at home just for 10 minutes or so to get connected, get their brains in gear first before asking them to leave. And then you can just play at the gateway. And it's the first step's really about crossing that threshold. And you can see that I'm using handheld target there to help encourage her forward, give her something to go to. A lot of anxiety about going out starts with this crossing the threshold, this anxiety about leaving their home. So this first piece of mini walks is all about making that crossing that threshold become no big deal, that it's not changing for your horse that difference between being at home and being out. So if your horse is different when they're home and when they're out, this is definitely the first step to work on. I'm just interrupting for a second to say that this is just the beginning, and I've got all the steps in my course on training hacking out in the CT Club. You can find out more about joining at connectiontraining.com. So you can see here that I just planted a few things around. Got a stationary target here that I've helped put on the road. Again, just to give her something to go to. It kind of encourages her a little bit that it's like not going to go too far straight away, I think, which kind of helps. So you can use objects that your horse already knows and likes to really build that confidence at this stage. And that's really what this first stage is about. It's about building their confidence and that they want to go out. Often horses are anxious, sticky, resistant, disconnected right from the gateway. And what we want with this exercise is to switch it around and make sure that they're like, yes, come on, let's go, this is going to be great. And to do that, I like to use objects that they know and like already, like stationary targets and things, to obviously help give them that guidance and confidence and comfort. Now, this was my first mini walk, and you can see just how short it was. They really, really are mini. And this idea of going out and going back is a really fantastic exercise to help your horse or donkey get confident with that crossing that threshold, but also as you're out and off your property, their anxiety is going to be increased a little bit. And then as they've done something really great and you take them back to home, that helps them to relax. So you're not increasing their tension, you're bringing up a little bit of challenge, and then they're going home and they're able to relax. And you can see that the second time when she left, she was much, much more confident. Okay, here's some more examples of some things you can play with. So I'd left a mat at the side as well. Again, this is a mat that she knows well. Again, comforting, exercise and object that she likes. I will show you in the second session how to do it if you can't plant objects down, but usually if it's just outside your gate, you can probably put a couple of cones out and things, because it really does help to bring those familiar objects that your horse is used to in the arena and at home outside. And this was the end of my second mini walk. So again, they are really, really, really mini. That was just the beginning. You can see more of Cerise's training and follow her progress as we deal with going further and meeting things in my course on the CT Club. The CT Club is my online membership site where you get access to loads of material, and I've got a whole course on training the happy hacker both in hand and ridden. So whether you want to lead your horse out or ride your horse out, it's all there. It's very progressive, it's all using positive reinforcement, and you will learn exactly how to teach your horse to be calm and connected. So of course this starts with the lesson that you've just seen, but it builds through lots of different exercises, de-spooking, managing unexpected situations, because the thing about going out is you can't control the world. How to make it fun for you and your horse, moving into the saddle, how to stay confident, extra skills that you might need, even going to very busy places like events, and how you can prepare your horse for that. So it covers a lot of different situations, a lot of different horses and riders, and you can really see how to put that into practice. The CT Club also gives you access to support from myself. We have regular events on Zoom, so you can join from anywhere in the world, presentations, Q&As, masterclasses. It's all free as part of your membership. You also get instant access to all of the home study courses so that you can find the videos that you need. I've been building this site for 15 years. There are a lot of training videos on there, and you can always give us a shout if you need to help finding the ones for you and your horse. And we've got a super community from around the world as well. If you are interested in learning more, then head to connectiontraining.com. You can find out more about me, about our approach, and if you go to Learn CT Online in the middle, you've got all the information there about the CT Club, and you can sign up too. Hope to see you there.